Also, I just noticed I have a stubble now. How long have I been time traveling to the point of having a stubble? Abstract painting. It's a triangle, but it goes in circles. It's a triangle made of cubes going in circles. Excuse me. Oh my god, we're literally doing a home invasion. I just realized. Excuse me, home invasion. Hello. I put finger in the mouth. I put hand in the drawer. I clean. I clean the drawer for you. Yeah. Oh man, the fucking Family Guy made his back. The worst pre-made ever, baby. Starburst clock. Oh shit. I haven't seen one of those since I was a kid. Man. It's a wine opener. Grandma used to have one of those. Was it my grandmother or my, pretty sure it was my great aunt. Oh. So, we're just gonna die.
Sometime.
Why is this different? Pretty dark humor and positive. These are all the same book. Really thick ones. Do I down Lambert? We'll miss a few. Why do we need them? Fireplace that could really help light up this room. Looks like there used to be a rifle mounted here. Yeah, and the fact that it's recently gone is not something. Yeah, no. I'm sure once I stitch that up and post, it'll make some kind of beautiful melody for sure. What if I match with fireplace? One match left in Lux, I only got one shot at this. Well, there's 3 books for you. Ooh, a zebra rug. Wait, why does it say trapdoor? Oh! So it's a trapdoor. Trapdoor. What if I, Okay. It's a lot of line. Drawings. Looks like the floor plans of the house with a lot of handwritten notes. These are reflecting a lot of renovation. I don't think the door is locked, but it doesn't. I should be able to break this down with something. Well, if only I had a chainsaw. What's through here? Fascinating. It's a tanning bulb. I guess even scientists want to look their best. Huh. These shells are full of electronic parts. Spherical contraption.
Far out.
Far out from what's the blueprint of the wall. Lambert's time machine. It looks nothing like mine. Oscilloscope. Very science-y. Blueprints. Their blueprints for a time machine don't exactly have an engineering degree, but it says so on the drawings. Shelf. I wonder how we managed to haul all this stuff out here. Huh. Well, here I was thinking this was gonna be a quick little video. Oh boy, howdy was I wrong. Wait, a tanning bulb. Wait a minute, tanning bulb. Don't those emit, UV light? Like, as in like, you know, the shit that sun do? Couldn't I use that to power the time machine?
Yes, precisely.
Can I? This bulb is way
No.
too big to fit inside. Okay, so I need to find a tanning light. Where the hell am I gonna find that? Clearly can't take this shit out. Maybe in here? Huh? Lamp. It's the only light source I can interact with. There is an X in here, but I can't reach it from there. From here, though. It barely bends. I need to see Lambert inside is my best bet. Well, by the power vested in me, nothing is stuck. Barrel. It looks like some kind of water collection system. Raised bed vegetables. This must be how Lambert survived so long. These crops look amazing. Is there nothing this guy can't do? Plan accordingly. Dumbass. Can't get a grip on a twig, a dry twig. I guess I've put stranger things to good use. Yeah. Well. Whoa. Fire extinguisher. There's enough food here to survive for a month. Huh. This wasn't here before. Or was it? It was. We just didn't know it existed because I didn't see the thing behind the shelf. Wow, man, this looks something according to those blueprints. It's Lambert's first version of the time machine. It looks completely abandoned, though. Get the lid off. It's full of oil. A small, dark room over here. Red bulb, photo equivalent developer, and it's got everything. We cannot interact with anything down here. Okay. It's locked now, but in the future, there is no such thing as a locked door. So we can't go back outside, we can only be inside. There's an axe in there. I can't reach it from here, though. Use that here. Okay, well, what if I put out the fire with the fire extinguisher? I'm reaching, boys. I'm reaching. Usually out of water besides. It's just starting to warm up in here. I don't think I'm really in a hurry to put out this fire already. We're in a swamp. Is it not already warm enough? I'm actually gonna kill myself. Yeah. How was I supposed to know to put the twig in the oil? I have been running around for 10 minutes now. 10 minutes trying to figure this out. And you... Oh, you son of a bitch. You fucker. Okay. Abstract painting. What? Okay, well... You know... You know... Where do I go? What do I do? It's an empty barrel. Well, the vines! The vine, the divine vine. The vine, divine. Divine, the vines, divine. And now we can hear Johnny. Perfectly good time machine. Well, you know. Stupid fucking bitch. Little pussy ass. Come on. Here's Johnny. It's not a fucking thing in here. Notebooks. July 18th, 1972, no progress this week. 2 months of cold nights since the imbecile broke my bedroom door, and last night I nearly got mauled by a bear, so I finally caved and built new doors. I'd like to see him blunder his way through these. Still, I must admit, he gives an entirely new meaning to the term idiot-proof. Hey! This was dated July 3rd, 1985. It's the math, there's simply no funny. No way in hell I'm going to reliably generate 121 gigawatts required to power the current design. Hey! That's not gigawatts, gigawatts! I'm scrapping at the whole thing. Time to start over. I'm going in circles and everything keeps bringing me back to the handheld device that idiot showed me. How in the blazes did I accomplish that? Okay, so it is a time loop. Also, 1.21 gigawatts. That is a Back to the Future reference. No matter how many times I walk those steps with my eyes, they always go in a circle, just like this guy's bed. Lava lamp. It's a lava lamp. I love those too. I used to have one as a kid. Good to the fish lumbards to be around here. Nemo! It's all connected! It's been a month. It's been just under a month since I left Akron. From what little I've heard, they seem to be pushing ahead with more time travel trials, despite all. July 16, 1971. Preliminary build plans for the homegrown version of the IPMCI are complete. There are a couple notes and books in here. 11 prepared. A logbook to document my project. This is just in case something happens to me and someone else needs to continue my work. June 16. The preliminary build plans for the homegrown IPMCI are complete. October 21st, 1993. Success using the salvage photo equipment I scavenged in March. I've reduced the size of the circuits in the fabrication process by an order of magnitude. Once I redesign and reproduce the rest of the components, this thing should be able to run off a moderately sized diesel generator. There's another thing. Well, here we are. Truth be told, I never imagined I'd be celebrating the turn of the millennium on some godforsaken pile of dirt in the middle of a swamp. I've never been one for parties, but given the chance, I'd give anything to make an ass of myself with a lampshade at some social gathering right now, rather than savoring the last moments of the year over yet another cabbage dinner and the last bottle of cheap Merlot. Damn. Life sucks, man. Also, that is, Very suspicious sock. Just want to point that out. Very, very suspicious sock. What if I plugged the lava lamp?
Whoa.
Bottle! That's weird. I don't think this bottle is made of glass. Even the cork seems painted on. Can we return his lava lamp to him? Oh, come on. That's just mean. That would actually make me depressed. Come on. No, that should actually make me sad. Come on. Give it back. Give back the lamp. We're stealing his wine. The least you can do is give back the lamp.
Far out.
Damn, that's actually pretty cool. Are those scratch marks always there on the floor?
Stop right there!
Whoa, wait! Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe!
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that? For all the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer. Now, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here, or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way. 5.
I was sent here.
4.
By you!
3.
You told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world.
2.
You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. This, you gave me this. It's an chrono. It's a time machine.
I'm just imagining.
I gave you that?
Yes!
I've never seen anything like it, but on the back, that's my family's signet. I made this. It's simply magnificent. I gave this to you? Why? Who are you?
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big, round door in the basement labs this morning, and you were dying. You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to stop the end of the world. I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait.
Is that
I
a
was dying?
Planet of the Apes reference?
You said you've been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep. The less I know, the better. So, you've seen the future. What did you see?
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert. And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of science, I suppose I owe you some kind of explanation. I was 24 when I got hired by Archon, or Athena as it was called back then. Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies. They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research. I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961. Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations, and after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time machine up and running. Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, that was all the company bigwigs needed to secure a big fat contract with the Department of Defense. Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back in time and strangle communism in its cradle. The reality, of course, was that it couldn't. Due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented. And sooner or later, we had to explain that to our benefactors. When they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advanced weapons from the future. But this, too, was a lie. At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapons. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling. Time pilots returned frenzied and confused, raving about empty streets and human remains. At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. But as we pushed on further, the terrible reality became clear. Time pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. We lost several pilots, machine prototypes, and other equipment. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to what we later identified as an incredibly aggressive airborne virus.
Oh shit.
Although we weren't equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted we contain and study it. To keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study, we co-opted experimental cryotechnology from another project, Lazarus, and established a makeshift virus lab. Once again, the bigwigs managed to spin our setbacks into a success story for the Department of Defense, now claiming that the virus could be cultivated for use as a biological weapon. The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises of massive salary increases and stock options. I didn't take the bribe. I'd witnessed the lethal efficiency of the virus firsthand. I knew there was only one way this was going to end, so I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. For over a year, I've been working to recreate the technology to bring me back in time and prevent mankind's extinction from ever happening.
Wait, who's the one that brings the... Wait.
And now you're here, the harbinger of doom at my doorstep, wearing a boiler suit. Who could have imagined that Judgment Day would begin like any other Monday in May? In any case, unfathomable as it may be that you were able to bring this information to me, knowing is only half the battle. Preventing the outbreak will require more than just your tenacity.
Me? Wait, what?
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
No, that's, I mean, I'm really honored and everything, but...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this, and I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire city will have succumbed to chaos, panic, and death. You're here now, and you're all I've got.
Wait, but what about you? Can't you fix this, Doc? Don't you have a plan?
I can't go myself, because that would break the law of causality. The only reason you are here to warn me now is because I was there to send you. And the only reason I was there to send you is because I was able to bring my work to fruition here.
But...
We've no time to waste. It's the only way. You told me you found me this morning, correct?
Yes, but...
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trial must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread. That pilot is Patient Zero. I need you to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. You must destroy it before the time machine departs. I'm reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to return to Archon and get inside. On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a van there, fueled and ready to go.
Oh, I already have a ride.
Which won't be there yesterday, you ninny. Now stop interrupting me. One last thing, and I need you to listen carefully because this is very, very important. Make sure you do not meet the earlier version of you.
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. None of them pleasant. Now, let's get you ready.
How did I get myself into this? I nearly got killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan. And it turns out it's me. I'm the plan. At least I don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch. I wish he'd packed me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner. I'm sure I'll think of something. I've got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon. I just hope I have enough time.